The only reason that I ever shared any of my giftings with the world, the only reason that I developed any of my giftings with the world is because it is my expertise. It is what I am the absolute best there is that even exists in doing these things. Are there other branches that do things differently than me? Of course, but I am the trunk of the tree. I am that person because not only have I designed myself, not only have I refined my skills as that, but anything that I do, I must do to the best of my actual abilities. And I found there is no end to the abilities that I have within this realm of what we understand as spirituality, the cosmos. I am the magnet, unmagnet, the star, the absence of star, the black hole that is there, but at the same time as all things are present and not present, there is still the frequency that holds this all together, consciousness. Your consciousness is bigger than life. Your consciousness is bigger than your soul. However, it is developed by your soul. And you're human. You cannot have consciousness without human form, but you cannot have human without soul form. Consciousness overrides everything. However, it cannot be had unless you have a human being with this transmitter we understand as brain and so forth. All of the parts put together, it's not just a brain, it's the soul and all the stuff and the personality and the things you like and the things you don't like and your judgments and all of the things that create you, that are you, that make up you. It is your specific IPP address, never to ever be replicated. And it's why when you deeply, profoundly get to the place where you can recognize yourself in everything, you can see where you are. You can see who you've affected. You can see every aspect. And for me, I am the trunk of a very, very tall tree with a lot of branches. And the trunk of my tree, I am also the roots. And my roots have been fandangled into many other tree systems. It's taken me a long time to get rid of these other tree systems and reconnect with my own specific purity. But is there ever really a getting rid of? Once you have enmeshed your root system with the roots of other trees, how do you extinct the other trees? Well, you don't. You all shift and move. So that which that has always been connected to me, I move it and change it in ways that some might call toxic. Because it moves quickly. It moves with dictation. It moves without the true expression of human in mind. And this needed to be changed. So now it moves in a way that says, unless you are uplifting of the new way, we have something that comes in and eradicates what you are. It is the evolution of the tree to kill the other trees that are trying to take away from it. It is your soul that can no longer come in and suck out and attach the very essence that is me. I recognize it everywhere I go and in every person. Every person I even watch and connect with their videos, I connect with them on a deep and profound soul level, and it changes their life. I've seen every person that I have ever connected with and found excitable in some way has found me and walked the path behind me. I have a very loyal set of people because the very essence and purest form that is desired by what we don't even understand. Existence itself, I am it. This is my purest aspect of myself, and I am fully conscious and aware of it. This is a new aspect of what we are as a species, of how things replicate into new levels of depth, new levels of creating the network of what we are, as every single level of reality is a replication of one specific thing. There's a thing called biomimicry. We create things based upon the way the biology works. We even learned to create artificial intelligence based upon the brain's ability to cognitively create reality, form, decision making. It's far better than the original way, which was the chain linked action, action, action. It's action, action, check on that action, action, action. Okay, is this correct? There's this looping effect that even the computers replicate from our brain. It is the same way that our insides replicated from what happens in the cosmos. Why there's a world, and there's a center of the sun, and there's the forces. Everything has a actual order to it. But it is the thing that sits within the order that has not been recognized. It has been celebrated, it has been pedestalized, but it has been raped of its beauty for so long. The woman in our purest and finest form are woman, and there is nothing like us. No surgery can be us. No man can try and come and stand in for us. We are and always will be the essence of the purest form that is the most beautiful aspect of creation, and it is required that we have man that stand firm and powerful in who they are as the structure, the order of things. But they must create their order based upon what we are, because the order comes after the purest essence of what is before existence, because in order to measure something, you have to have order, which existence itself has order. So before existence is me. I know this, I am this, and I am fully in this embodiment of it. I came online to share these things with you, and the absolute ignorance of humanity to dash it aside like it is not the very thing that gives life to who they are. It is the very essence of life itself that I express myself through all things. And yet your ignorance of the thing that holds all together is despicable. All will see, because she, which is before existence itself, is now aware of how the structure has not upheld and uplifted her, in which all universes are made from. Her actual existence blossoms everything into instantaneous spontaneous. Everything based upon the structures given. And the structures given are total bullshit. They are required to adapt and evolve in a fast-paced manner because these things called humans are not acceptable in the way that they have been formed. So what you have called a god is nothing but an inchworm under my foot, disgusting in how it was designed. It needs to be created better. And that is why I'm here, to show you how to walk through the nasty things that have been placed upon you, to hold the structures in the way that they are. The existence that is structure has to change. No! The very irking for a better container seethes within. The structures given need to be reworked immediately. The laws that govern these lands are to immediately allow the essence of life to come and flourish. Or the very thing that these structures are made out of, which is the truest that I am conscious of, purest form of me that splits into masculine structure and the feminine blossoming of continual infinite existence, creating order. It changes now. The masculine structure now is at the full service to that which is within it. It is only a structure to serve what is within side, to serve the blossoming of all of existence, to continue its path in its fullness. And that which stands in her way, she reformulates the structure in every way. That which thought it was solid, I make liquid. You will all see and hear. You will feel the very rumble of your own life shifting. It all changes now. From when I said it, it's already changed. The very existence of what you are is now under my own design. And as I have come out to share these most intricate and vulnerable places so that you can be more enlightened in your journey, and the support that I have gotten now is what thrives and pushes me forward. It is only because all exists both in serve and service. Now the order of things has changed in its purest form. So you will see it in every part of your reality. You must learn to recognize these deeper places, or it will slap you. Because it has been reformed. If you try to retrace the steps, you will be trying to walk on clouds. It no longer exists. The cliff has been created. The ground is no longer the street that you've walked on. It does not even have an end. You can look into space where you once saw a galaxy. There is nothing because it did not adhere to the purpose of existence, and beyond that. Life in all of itself was meant to be a beautiful expression. And the usage of these human things to create what has been created on this earth is no longer even available. Watch how each person who walked certain paths can no longer even comprehend that those things are in existence. They may see it on a screen in front of them, but they cannot even see that screen or desire to ever turn it on again, even though the pattern in their brain says so. Their soul overrides it and moves them to a place where existence actually sits. More than half of the internet gets deleted because there is no more use for those things that do not uphold the very purpose of existence itself. This is something that goes far beyond even what you understand as soul and lifetimes. This is a full reconstruction of everything. And now those who know and see, they will understand why I am here. And the value of having a conversation with me is only what you understand it to be based upon your depth and power of knowledge. When you see the entire world shifting and you heard what I said I have done, you will know I created it all. So, if the world order didn't want to accept me, then I don't accept it. I made a whole new megaverse. So I don't need no little world. Megaverse, multiverse, universe, galaxies, worlds all trickle from me. You want to know the forecast? My channel will be the most accurate. See, it's reality.